Okay, this is lesson 18, and we're going to start from tistayim. Tistayim means let it be settled. It's similar to the word siyum, like to conclude. We'll have everything settled with this. Tistayim, let it be settled. The Rebbe Lazar hu damar chayev. That Rebbe Lazar is the one that says chayev. If you remember, if we take you back up to lesson 17, there was a machlekes between Rabbi Yochanan and Rebbe Lazar concerning someone that litters. Someone throws something on the ground, and someone gets hurt on that. It's a piece of garbage. He never wants to get it. He never wants to take it back. He's mafkir it. He makes it ownerless, and someone gets hurt. Would you be chayev in that or not? It's machlekes Rabbi Yochanan and Rebbe Lazar. It's actually, we learned in the last lesson that it's a machlekes what the Rabbanan would hold, and according to Reb Meir, you're definitely chayev. But according to the Rabbanan, what would the Rabbanan hold? So Rabbi Lazar says one thing, Rabbi Yochanan says one thing, but we don't know who says what. So we're going to bring a proof that Rabbi Lazar is the one that says chayiv. The Amar Rabbi Lazar mishum Rabbi Shmuel, because Rabbi Lazar says in the name of Rabbi Shmuel, Shnei Devarim, there are two things, Einan b'shus shaladam, that are not in the possession, in the domain of a person. They're not in the rishus of a person. Va'asan akasuv, but the pasuk makes it. Pasuk is kasav. Asan is to make. Vasana kasav, the pasuk makes it kiluhin b'shusay, as if it's in his possession. Ve'eluhin, and here they are, and these are them. Bar b'shusarabim is number one. Put a number one there. A pit in a public domain, which doesn't belong to you, and nevertheless you're going to be chayiv. And chametz misheish shayos, and chametz from 6 hours and above. We're talking about on Erev Pesach, and on Erev Pesach, you're forbidden to have any benefit from chametz. So if you're forbidden to have any benefits, it's as if you don't own it. If you don't own it, so then why should you be chayev for? Why should you be violating the prohibition of owning chametz if it's not, basically, for all practical purposes, not yours? Well, Rabbi Elazar says in the name of Rabbi Yishmael that there are two things that are yours, even though you could say that they're not. The Torah makes them yours, and one of them is the bar b'shusarabim, and the other one is the chametz. The chametz is yours enough that you're obligated, that you're responsible to destroy it, even though you can't have any benefit from it. And it seems to be not yours. The Torah makes it yours just enough for you to be chayiv on responsible on Pesach. Whatever the case is, a bar b'shusarabim, let's put the number 2 there. A bar b'shusarabim is a pit in a public property which is not yours, and nevertheless it's yours enough to be responsible for any damages. Well, what do you know? That's exactly what we were looking for. Rabbi Lazar says this in the name of Rabbi Shmuel, and before we said mafkin azakav, if someone makes ownerless some debris, some broken pieces in the Rishus Harabim, will you be chayiv or pater? And that was a machlekes between Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Lazar, but we didn't know who said what. Well, now you know that if something's ownerless, Rabbi Lazar says chayiv. The Torah makes it as if it's yours. So the Gemara concludes, tistayim, let that be a good proof.